Why is he going first? This is a guy that's won the competition before.
I think that's his point, right? He says he deserves some respect.
Absolutely.
But I think it's just a blind draw.
Remember, there is still a money ball in every rack. It's just that one rack is all for the money balls. And here we go. Kevin Love
doesn't use a lot of weight as a shooter, which is good in a competition like this.
He shoots it with ease, so strong. And he's going to have to find a rhythm. It's easy in this competition to kind of get out of whack. And once you start missing a few, you start to rush a little bit, and it's hard to find that rhythm.
Only made one of his money ball racks.
seconds.
Now, if he does eventually get to the championship round, he may have to think about readjusting that money ball rack because he was pretty good from straight away.
I think the wing shot is the hardest one, but everybody has a different feel, different look.
Well, most players don't like the wings, do they?
They don't. It's an odd shot. Normally, you usually shoot those in transition, which are very...
You're using kind of a slick ball. It has the logo on it and the colors, and it's a little different.
And here's my dark horse right here.
Ready, go!
Again, he just won the skills challenge with Trey Burke, so he's got some momentum going.
Like you're talking about.
And he, too, has chosen the second rack, like Kevin Love, for the money ball rack.
He's the first player to appear in 5 events during All-Star Weekend. Damian Lillard.
And Reggie Miller is the first player to actually announce all 5 events in All-Star Weekend. So they have a lot in common.
They do. Maybe that's why I'm pulling for them.
And Steve, how many do you have this weekend? I mean, not include tomorrow. This is it.
Just it. Yeah. For some reason, Kevin, they didn't want me to help out with the dunk contest.
Oh, I know.
How did you get the short straw? Huh?
Rookie of the Year, Damian Lillard.
Big one here.
Love had 16.
That knocks Kevin Love out.
Sure does. 18 points.
But he'll finish strong.
And again, 22 feeds instead of 23-9. I think that makes a big difference.
As you see, top 5 in three-point shooting this season. This is his first three-point contest appearance. Played 6 years in Italy.
Which one of those idiots up there say they were picking Marco Belinelli as his dark horse? Was that Charles?
I'll leave that one to you.
He just airballed.
All right, it's his first time. He's just settling in.
Whoa, that's 2 airballs. That was huge.
Yes, it was. Hanging in there.
So he's a slow starter. We have a great angle right here.
Smith, 3 straight to the right.
Exactly, all to the right.
Yep, 4 in a row, all right. Finally,
got that one.
Yep.
Marco has played for 5 teams in 7 seasons.
This is where he has to make up right here. This is huge.
Oh, this is it.
Oh, yeah. Got it. In the background here is Steph Curry. He was the runner-up in 2010, and this is his 3rd three-point contest appearance.
I'll tell you what, if he had a chance to dribble while he was doing this, he'd probably have a better percentage. But this is really not him just picking up and shooting.
That was big. He needed that money ball early.
Like Lillard, he's going to the All-Star game tomorrow night as a starter for the West.
Just had such a smooth, pure, beautiful stroke. Look at the rotation.
Needs this one. That was big. Now remember, his money ball rack is the last rack here, so he can pick up a lot of.
Here's his
ground.
He's got it now. He found it. He found it.
Sure did. Nope. He's in really good shape, though.
I saw him take a deep breath on this as soon as he picked up that first ball.
Getting tired, huh?
He just didn't get it?
He didn't get it.
No. Marco Belinelli. Kenny Smith smiling up there.
16.
Strong and just shoots it with ease. Shouldn't have too much problem with fatigue, but Joe's a rhythm shooter. A lot of his shots come off the dribble through the legs, so this is more catch and shoot style here.
A lot like Steph Curry.
Right.
Yes. Steph Curry could have dribbled the basketball a couple times. He probably would have gotten a better rhythm early.
The second three-point contest appearance for Joe Johnson. He appeared back in 2005.
So much of this is finding the right pace. You know, you can go too slow or you can go too fast. Craig Hodges was the master. He had that little hop. He would just kind of do a little bunny step into his shot, and he had the perfect rhythm.
Would you start off slower or faster? I mean, if you were up there, what would you do?
The tendency was to start off fast.
Right.
You hear the music and
your
you see the clock,
going
and you go, boy, I don't want to leave any balls on the rack at the end. And so I think the tendency is to go a little too quickly.
But it's so funny when you practice it when you're at your own arena or after a practice and no one's around. You shoot them so easily. It's so much different when you put people in the stands and it's just you out there. None of your teammates around. It takes on a different form.
So he's already taken that money ball rack, and that is gone. And now his final rack, he's only got a second left. And he's got 11.
Yeah, very slow and methodical in his shooting.
Well, he left three balls on the rack.
Still does.
Yeah. But it really is sort of a foreign exercise, you know, shooting all these balls in such a short amount of time.
All right, here's Aaron Aflalo. First time, Reg, he has been in the three-point contest.
Well, I'll tell you what, all I'm going to say is it's good to have two Bruins in the competition. Kevin Love and Aaron Aflalo. This is how we represent in Westwood.
And he's picked the last rack for his money ball rack. I think that makes a lot of sense. Aaron's got an interesting shot. It's a little flat, but he's become an excellent shooter, obviously.
Watching the way his follow-through is, it's all wrist. You know how some guys are wrist shooters, Steve, and other guys kind of shoot with their arms?
Right.
It's all wrist with Aaron Aflalo.
Look how much time he has left. He's scoring like twice as fast as Joe Johnson. He's going to finish this rack pretty easily.
He's in his sixth season. He's increased his scoring average every year. He's been in the NBA.
This is a good rack for him.
It is.
This was smart to finish with the money ball rack.
He got 15.
Well, we have yet to see anybody.
It really builds in the arena.
We were talking the other day about our favorite All-Star moments.
Yeah.
And mine is Craig Hodges, 19 in a row. And the building that night was on fire. I mean, people were just in awe of what Craig was doing.
From the Washington Wizards, here is Bradley Beal. First three-point contest.
Look at his arc on this shot. Beautiful stroke. A lot of people compare him to Ray Allen. Nice soft release, and the ball really probably the highest arc of any shooter we've seen tonight so far.
And Steve, a lot of legs in this shot as well.
Yeah.
Where a lot of guys are just using that upper body strength. He's using a lot of legs and a lot of lift.
How about this backcourt for the next decade for Washington?
Wall and Beal. Bradley Beal from St. Louis, played for Billy Donovan down in Florida. He's got a couple younger brothers. It would take 4 Bradley Beals to make his 2 brothers.
They're football players.
They're great football players. You're right. Here he goes. Got some good marks. Up to 19.
Come on, knock it down.
There it goes. The first 20
Look at that.
of the night.
Nail it.
Kevin, please keep your clothes on.
Well, you got to button up your shirt. Here comes Kyrie Irving, who is the defending champion of the Foot Locker three-point contest. Former #1 overall pick.
Kyrie has elected for that money ball rack, assuming he's going to finish strong, so it's in the 5th position.
That really is all about just kind of setting yourself up for that finish if you have that last rack.
He gets a little bit more jump, Steve, using his legs a little bit more than the other players.
And he's really offset. You see the right leg is much further forward than the left. So his left shoulder is really back. He leads with that right shoulder.
Reggie used to lead with his foot when he kicked.
Hey!
No, that was unfair. Here it goes.
Now.
The money ball rack right here.
He's got to get a
Well,
ball.
he's better hurry up.
21 is the magic number.
Didn't get it off.
No, he sure didn't. 17 is where he stands. So, Bradley Beal against Marco Belinelli. Belinelli,
he didn't,
the kid's playing in the NBA.
Thank
He's
you,
in the
partner.
finals of the shootout.
He has been pretty successful.
Steve.
Thank you, partner.
I credit his parents, but that's just me.
Belinelli beat out Damian Lillard, Stephen Curry, and Kevin Love. And he hit 19, 7 of his last money balls, and here he goes.
Yeah, he made only 5 of 16 of the non-money balls, 7 of 9 of the money balls. So let's see if he can knock down some of those one-pointers.
Remember, he was missing right on this shot in the first round. Reggie looks like he's found the range a little bit now.
This is a great score. This is a great score. That puts a lot of pressure
on that next contestant. Player too, man.
Like in the first round, he hit 7 of his last 9. You see his numbers, the identical 19 for him. Bradley Beal beat out Kyrie Irving, Aaron Aflalo, and Joe Johnson to represent the East.
Now, Kev, the start will be very important for Bradley Beal for his confidence, knowing that 19 is the number.
And that second rack is going to be.
Tell you what, he gets so much lift on that jump shot. Yeah, he needed that one right there. Well, he has to absolutely get on fire now.
Well, you start to press a little bit too.
You know the number.
You know the number, exactly.
And the number is 19. The tie and 20 to beat. Bradley Beal.
There's an air ball.
Yep.
Still live technically. To make what, 6 in a row? 6 or 7 in a row.
Wow. And now a full 60-second tiebreaker will take place. And it will be repeated until the tie is broken to determine a champion.
Talk about is not how you start, it's how you finish.
Imagine if he had that last.
What you want. I mean, I love what the NBA has done with the whole team aspect and the buddy-buddy system. What a great competition and here between Bradley Beal and Marco Belinelli.
He's huffing. He's winded.
The playoffs.
They'll repeat this until the tie is broken. And away we go. And away we go. Belinelli, 60 seconds on the clock.
I was thinking the old days, Reg. Remember we would do 3 racks on the.
I believe it was 24 seconds or 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Round is 24 seconds. Final 60. Overtime 60.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is the best start he's had out of both rounds.
What gets more tired, the legs or the arms when you're going like this?
Legs, the legs. Legs. Which I'm sure this is going to affect Bradley Beal because he uses a lot of legs when he's
Good point. This is going to be the best score of the night.
It is. Here he goes.
Oh, man.
Marco Belinelli.
Big one here.
And
yep. That's a big number that he's worked with.
Hit 8 of his last 10. Bradley Beal.
And once again, knowing that big number that's up there, you can start to press early if you start to miss.
Our first 2 are in. 3 of 4.
Just picture
it is. What form?
But I think he needed to make all those.
Well, all the shooters have finished strong.
As did he to force the tiebreaker.
Oh. Uh-oh.
What a great form. Great form.
And that's it. Yeah, he's done.
Tell you what an impressive final round for him as well.
And Kenny Smith gets the gloat.
He does.
How about that? Kenny was right on it.
Kenny doesn't gloat.
No.
What are you talking about?
Mr. Modesty.